Hey everyone, it's Nicole. I hope you are doing well. Jamie is already asleep, so maybe the animals won't make quite as much noise. But forewarning, we have two dogs, two cats, two guinea pigs, and it never fails that one or all of them will make noise or come say hi during part of any video that we end up doing, or I end up doing by myself. So it's been a while since I've done a whip and chat, which means a work in progress, and chat, which means that I'm chatting basically to myself, but kind of to you guys. And then you can watch this. Maybe I'll put you to sleep, or maybe you're working on your own work in progress, or you're doing house chores, or whatever it is, and playing this video. So hopefully I am keeping you company and keeping you entertained, because that's kind of what these things are supposed to be about. It's been a while since I've done one. I didn't say that. So, um, kind of a little bit of out of practice, but Jamie is getting military orders to move for 2 years, and I'm not going to go with him because I have my doctors established here. I have a lot of health issues, and we have the business, so kind of both of us leaving it would be less than ideal. Yeah, so I will probably be doing more of these women chats when he's gone. Because sometimes you want to talk to people, but not really talk to people at the same time. Or you want to update people on what your life, what's going on with your life, but don't want to tell every single person, so you can kind of tell the masses. So hopefully if you're a subscriber, then you already know a little bit about us. If you don't, I'll try to give a little bit of a background. But anyways, so I'm going to be kitting up these two diamond paintings. One is Coffee Cup by, wow, Irav Gustin. It's a 22 by 22 round. This to me is now like a very tiny kit. I'm used to doing a lot bigger kits. And then this other one is Nap Time by Randall Spangler, which is one of my favorite artists, and it's a 38 by 33 centimeters. So a little bit more of a snack size. This would be like tiny, and this would be like a snack size. So I am doing both of these. I have notes. I have fibromyalgia. See, I'm gonna forget already. I have fibromyalgia, so I have what's called brain fog. So it's hard for me to recall things quickly sometimes. Jamie normally does videos with me, and he can, tell me what I'm forgetting. So that's always helpful. But when he's not here, I do have some notes. So we are sponsoring Cup of Coffee DP Along 22, and I will include the information in the description below on the Instagram to find the information, excuse me, on the event if you'd like to join. And then the Spangler also counts for Season of Spangler 2. So I will include, again, where to find the information. There's a Facebook group that you can join for this one. And then, I'm not supposed to start new whips, but there's like Stash But Not Forgotten, which is with one of our friends, Knox is hosting, and so I will include their Facebook group, and where to find the information. Then we've got Knock 'em Out November 22, which is with Crystal and Stephanie of Wolfpack. So again, I'll include that information. I think Knock 'em Out November is probably supposed to be like whips that you have, but like these are about to be whips in a second. And then Nostalgic November 22 is a fairly new to me finding out event. And so I will include again in the description where to find some of the information, or at least the hosts. And I believe anything counts for those. So this is what my table is probably a little more organized than it is when I start to it up a project. I'm not quite sure which route I'm gonna go with kitting up yet. So I've got a couple of things, and I want to show you guys with the coffee cups. So with the coffee event, we had our original, we call it cookies and cream, because it's, oh, there's the camera. So it's supposed to be, it's marble filament is the name of it, but we have always called it cookies and cream from the very beginning. So it's got like, you know, a little, I don't know, it's pretty, it's nice. And so I have my everything holder. It originally started as a bag holder, but it can literally hold everything. I've got a couple of them that just have probably more stuff than they should have in it. So it's in the same one I have for that. But we did release, because of sponsoring the event, we wanted to release some more colors, which the coffee cups are a little rougher. We will cut this part down of the extra filament, but it's a little rougher because it kind of prints in air at some point. So but I mean, as long as you're not drinking out of it and you're just kind of, these are meant to be trash drill containers, so we 3D print our magnets into them. I don't know if you could see it, but you can hear it. So there's a magnet in here, and then the other magnet goes on the outside, so it sits flush in your painting. And where was I going with that? So it's supposed to be a trash drill container. So while you're working, any drills, you know, that you don't want to place on your canvas, you can just throw in here. And then it also acts as a cover minder, which means that it holds back the plastic while you're working on it. And I'll show you that in a minute. But so we have cookies and cream. This is a Snow White that we did, critical mass brown, I want to say, which I don't know if you can see, but it has sparkles in it. And it's kind of translucent, so that's cool. There, you can see the magnet on that one. And then we've got grape purple, and then midnight black and electric blue. There we go. So these are the coffee cups, but if you don't like coffee, oh yeah, and proton pink. Oh, and they magnetize together pretty well. These are strong neodymium magnets. And then we've got protein pink, which is, or proton pink, which is a very popular color. So we've got those. But if you're not a coffee drinker and you're a tea drinker, then we have these little cups with saucers, teacups, I guess you would call them. So we've got those in like a couple different colors, which I love using these on my kits, you know, to color coordinate. And as we're getting further into the business, because we've been doing this for about 2.5 years, and I've been diamond painting for 2.5 years, March of 2020. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, almost November. So almost 2 years and 8 months I've been diamond painting, about 2 years and 2.5 years that we've had the business, that I get some of my own things now. Like, I don't feel like I have to immediately send out orders, and I can keep some of the colors that I want, and or just keep an example of all of them, because people ask us for colors all the time, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to compare it to, so then I have them. So this was the Mystic Brown, and so I think that's like perfect for coffee. And then white is another, you know, one, because the cups are both white. So that's what I have for that. And then I have my WIP frames. This one was a scratch and dent one that we had. The glue kind of, these we glue in only because Jamie took forever to, which it's not forever, it took a while for him to figure out how to do the prototype for this. Like many prototypes, many failed prototypes. There's like the scratch and dip portion of it. Not that this is really coming out, but you know, we just didn't want to send that out. So then I got one, which I normally get the scratch and dip stuff because it's fully functional, but people, you know, get up in arms sometimes about how things look, even though it doesn't affect functionality. You can't even see anything's wrong with it, but you know, it happens. So, oh, there's one of the guinea pigs. I don't know if you can hear them. So I've got my 2 whips. So I figured I could probably do the blue because there's like blue in the blanket for this one. And then I could do kind of the critical mass gold for this one, but I may change my mind. We'll see. So, what else do I have here? I have the toolkits that came with these. So cup of coffee cup was an older kit, so it came with the older toolkit from Diamondartclub, and then this one was newer. It was one of their Amazon releases, and so this one came with a new toolkit. So I guess I'll open it on like Gina does the toolkits, but it comes with their newer, a little bit bigger tray with a stopper. It comes with washi tape, which this one's kind of like a floral, so that's cool. I haven't seen that one. I don't have that one. And then it's got 2 waxes in here, which I don't really use the waxes. I use Nacho Mama's Mud. I'll link her in the description below. I haven't seen, it's almost like a turquoise. I haven't seen that one yet. So I wonder how many colors are gonna end up coming out. Oh, and look at this one. Oh, it's perfect for me. It's a butterfly. Oh, that's cute. I think I'm missing a magnet though. Yep, I'm missing a magnet, but not to worry. I have lots of neodymium magnets, so I'll just find one for that. But poor Mr. Butterfly. It's fine. But yeah, so look at how cute that is. That's the other thing. I don't have too many of my cover minders that I'm gonna probably end up putting with the kit, but we'll see. And then it always comes with a 4-placer and a 7-placer now. The only thing that I don't like about the plastic ones, where is my pen? Oh, here it is. So the only thing I really don't like about the plastic ones is they wear down easily. So this is a 15-placer that I really only used on one kit, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell, but it's already kind of worn down where the drills are, so it's not like flat anymore. So that's the thing that happens. I don't know if you can see it. So that's the thing that happens with the plastic ones, is they just wear out a lot faster. So we actually 3D print multi-placers. So this is our Bella tool, our hexagon tool, many names for it. It's also a cover minder, so it has one printed into it, and it's great as a fidget spinner, and it has our 3D printed ones, but they're resin 3D printed, so you know, you don't want to go mashing things with it. And then this pen, I'll just show it to you, is from Donna Bass. I have a lot of pens from her, but recently my friend Jeannie, because Donna does pen pops, was like, hey, this pen reminds me of you, you should put your name in for it, and I ended up winning, which is crazy. So I purchased this from her. I got the opportunity to purchase it, so I've been using that recently, but I do use that a lot more. And then a bag of baggies. So I really don't like baggies. They drive me nuts to have to open and close them. And so normally I kit up into trays, but so 2 things. One is these aren't very big, and so this one is really not going to take me like any time at all. So I don't want to I really need a magnet. Is there a magnet? No. Do you have a magnet? No. This one has one. What was I saying? That should work. Okay, so don't know what I was saying. There goes the fiber brain. Oh, it shouldn't take me long to do these at all, so I don't want to go through the process, even though it may end up in the long run. I'm always like, let's not work out of bags again, but then I do it anyways. So anyways, I've decided, but I might change my mind, that I'm not going to put these in trays, and that I'm just going to use the everything bag holder to hold them. So I may use the baggies, or I may just keep them in the bags they're in. So stay tuned, because I haven't quite, you know, I'm deciding as I go, because it's like a whip and chat, and I can decide with you guys even though you really aren't here. So a little bit of like a unboxing. So I already opened it. So this is the coffee one. Hello, focus please. Thanks so much. So this is the coffee one, and again, this is like tiny for me, and I see that there should be like a good amount of color blocking in some of the sections, some confetti in others, but yeah, I'll probably just do one color at a time. I probably will just take the entire thing off and do one at a time, but we'll see. Also, I told you I was going to show you what a cover minder was, so but I took that magnet Come on, one of you has a magnet. Third time's charm, fifth time's charm. Okay, so if you have the cover here and you want to work on this section, what you do, and this was a term that was coined by our friend Diamondpainting by Donnie. I'll be sure to include her link in the description below. And I don't know when this is going to get uploaded, but 11/1, it's her birthday today. So happy 50th birthday to Donnie. And she's got a giveaway going over on her Facebook group, or not her Facebook group, her YouTube, if you want to check that out. Okay, anyways, so you put the one magnet on top and then you put the other magnet underneath, and then it holds the cover back. So you can work here. And as you can see, it holds the cover there. Don't turn it over when there's drills in it though, because they'll go everywhere. And then when you're done working on it, if you want to put it back, then it's right there, and then you just slide the magnet off. And you can also use them like with drills over it. You can kind of use that as a, like, to hold down the plastic too. So yeah, so this one is, like I said, a tiny kit. It did come with a sticker sheet, and these stickers are the ones that are already pre-cut, so that's fantastic. And then it has your bigger sticker sheet, and then the smaller sticker sheet will go into my WIP once I figure out which one I want to use it on. So this is that, and then you have all these extra stickers, but this normally I end up throwing out. So have that. And then here's the drills. Everything looks good with those. They don't look like they're too old drills, and the 310s don't look that bad. And it looks like we might have one AB, which is number 141, and it's the little square one, so it should be in here. So just to kind of accentuate the coffee cup, and then foam, I guess, is going to be what that one is. So we'll find that one in a minute. And then this is the other kit. So because this is an Amazon kit, they give you like a warranty and insurance card. So you're supposed to register that within 30 days of buying it. A, I don't open my kits most of the time right away, and B, I forget to do these, so it doesn't happen. But they do have a lifetime warranty, so they cover like up to 8 drills, not kits. And so if you drop them, or if you don't have enough, then they will send you them. I guess it's oops insurance. If it's their fault, they'll send them to you, but if it's your fault, like you drop them, then they will cover those. All right, and then it comes in like the little dust bag too. I took it out of this one. Did that one come with a dust bag? Yeah, I think it did. So cute little dragling. Oh my gosh, this one's so cute. And then with the poured glue, all you have to do is go the opposite direction, and it should flatten itself out. You can put it under something, but okay, so like that. Made a little better already. So there is the little dragling. I don't know if this is Dewey or Dagmar. You can normally tell by the little balls that it has on the back, or if it has eyelashes, which just sometimes eyelashes, so it should be Dagmar, I'm pretty sure. I always forget, I confuse them. So the little sticker sheet's there, then we've got our bigger sticker sheet, and again, what I love is that they have the pre-cut ones, which are great for putting on trays. Not quite sure about putting them on bags, but we'll see. And then you get kind of like their thank you card thing with like their VIP group QR code if you want that and stuff like that. So that is the unboxing portion, I guess. And I'm gonna decide what I want to do with these. And it looks like we have 3 ABs because it's anything under 150. So we've got 106, 133, and 135. It's normally on the dragling. Yeah, I was gonna say it's normally on the dragling. I've done a few of Randall Spangler's kits, so it's normally on the dragling that there's some ABs, and then it looks like anywhere that there's red here, so on like I guess it's like a tablecloth underneath him, or her, and then number 3, no, we already did that one, number 1, so to again kind of accentuate the outside of the coffee cup, and then there's like a little bit over there, so, and up here. Oh, is that like foam? No, that's just the tablecloth we've decided again. All right, so this one has 44 colors. Oh man. And then this one only has 18 colors. I I'm gonna start and attempt to maybe put this in here, and then like I said, I might change my mind. So what has been going on? Jamie and I just celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary. We went to Disney World, and we did a lot of things that we normally wouldn't like splurge on, but we wanted to, you know, it was our 10-year anniversary. Haven't really been anywhere. Oh, I got the wrong way. Due to COVID, and you know, health stuff and all that, and the business. So we haven't really, you know, done too many vacations. So we were like, okay, let's do it big. It's our 10-year wedding anniversary, 11 years together. So we had a good time doing that. I was on a scooter because of my foot still having issues, and then Jamie was on, oh, pretty cool. And then Jamie was on, he had my cane / his cane because he's got knee problems right now. We are not that old. We're 37 and 38. He's 38, but I've had health issues since a car accident in 2013, kind of catapulted my fibromyalgia forward. So I've had problems since then. His knee is recent, but it's due to the military, and it's just kind of flared up and gotten worse. So yeah, we were both like, felt like old people trying to travel and all that. And then I got a shingles flare up, which if anyone doesn't know, shingles is very painful. And mine is on the base of my spine, and it'll kind of like pop up on one side or the other. So this time I decided to affect my whole left side. So that's been fun times. So that happened like the last day that we left. I had the flare up. And so that tends to happen, you know, with like stress, traveling, because I haven't really traveled very far in a while. And then, you know, I wasn't taking vitamin C because we had run out of it. And so, you know, we're around like a whole ton of people, being Disney. So, you know, could have weakened my immune system that way. So that's been loads of fun. But yes, I've been trying to recover from that, and then be back from vacation and, you know, getting the business situated again and everything. And we've got to prepare for Black Friday. And so, man, they like, they sit a little sideways. I don't know if you can tell, but typically they're supposed to be like up and down. These are like most definitely at an angle. Like I don't even know how to hold it straight. Like this would be straight, and they're at an angle. So whatever happened with their machine there, they're struggling at the end there. Yeah, get the business. We've got to, you know, plan for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Those are usually our biggest days of the years because, you know, we do sales, people shop for holidays and things like that. But like, I feel like we should already be doing Christmas stuff. But y'all, like, Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday, and we just like skip right over it. But I mean, so people are already going to be celebrating like today because it's no longer Halloween. Which is crazy. Speaking of, so I was only going to kit up these 2 kits for November, and then I was going to work on all my WIPs, which I probably have like 7 or 8. I need to count. But then today, DAC announced that they were going to be releasing the Thanksgiving version of Randall Spangler's Draglings. Let me see if I can find a picture, because I'm like, okay. You know, like I was really gonna try not to kit up another one, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to buy this. I'm gonna have to immediately kit up because Thanksgiving is my absolute favorite holiday, and then the Draglings are my favorite. So I was like, I have to. So, and then DAC like did it up with this picture. They did like all kinds of things in the background. Hopefully you can see. So that is being released in the morning. So I'm gonna have to get up early. Well, not really that early to purchase that, and then as soon as it gets in, get that one up. So that one is a square, which I've been a lot faster with squares recently, which is weird. What do I want to do with this? I'm not entirely sure yet. I guess I'll put them in order. So that's the thing with these, like they don't get put in order. They get put in order of like how many drills are in them, and so you have to like put them in order afterwards. So that's a little annoying, but it's fine. Everything's fine. So So what did I talk about? Oh yeah, so the kit is a square. It's massive. It's big compared to these. Like these are tiny and a snack size. What size is this gonna be? This is a 125 by 56. So hold on, I have to pause. One of the employees asking me a question. All right, y'all. So I have absolutely no clue what I was talking about or anything. Part of a small business that never really stops. What's up with this bottle? Never really stops, and we have an employee that changes the printers at night so that I don't have to get back up on my foot and go there to restart the printers. So that's helpful, but he does have questions. So that was that, and he had a lot of questions. Printers breaking, stuff happening, still learning, you know, still newer, so, you know, learning how all of it works and stuff like that. So yeah, have absolutely no clue what I was talking about anymore. So I don't even know where to begin anymore, but I'm gonna go ahead and kind of put these in order. I don't know if I told you guys, but Jamie's getting military orders to move for 2 years. He should be retiring, have his 20 years in a year and a half. But I mean, the military is what it is, and they decided that they were gonna move him, and it didn't matter that he was gonna have to tack on additional time to go there. So yeah, I'm not bitter about that at all. It'd be nice if he could retire so that he could work on the business. If you guys didn't know, Jamie is active duty military. Yeah, so he has been in for quite a while now. We've been together for 11 of those. And we will make it work. We've done deployments before, which is typically overseas, so at least it's not that. He's actually going to be in the same state because we fought with them to try to get him to be closer at least. So thankfully we were able to do that so far. So he's supposed to be moving at the end of December, so we're gonna try to do Black Friday, Cyber Monday, do a whole bunch of orders. Hopefully, if you guys, you know, purchase from us, please do. We have employees to pay, and we have bills to pay, so please purchase. Still got to come up with what I'm going to do for that. I'm not entirely sure, so stay tuned. But otherwise, oh, there he is again. Okay. Oh, he just said okay. Okay, that's better than like more questions. And then we're gonna maybe go up to Las Vegas to visit my family. We're trying to see if his dad would come down there to visit with us, because he's in Idaho and we just won't get that far. So see if he is, you know, available to come down, and then we could see him then. So we're hoping that maybe that's the case. Do I want on the left side or the right side? I don't know, my like OCD's like, put them on the left side because it's less of them and you're right-handed and you put more on your right, but whether that's logic or not, who knows. Anyway, anybody feel my pain? I'll just put them there. So this is my little section that is the first kit, which is the coffee cup. Hopefully I've given you all that information by now. And then I'll use the other side for these and see if I'm going to stick with that or not. So stay tuned. We'll decide together. I'll decide and tell you. Yeah, I don't know. Whipping chats are weird because like I'm supposed to be talking to you. You're supposed to be listening and stuff. But then like you're not really going to answer me. And if I ask you questions, yeah, you're not going to answer me. If you say something, I'm not going to answer you. So I don't know. Whipping chats are a little weird. All right, quick alert again. Jeez, that was a lot in there. And I do like it. I could tell, like, besides the fact that this has more colors than the other one, you can actually tell what the kit is because it puts it on the outside there too. So that's nice. You should get your drills mixed up to begin with. If you get them mixed up afterwards, I don't know what to say. Sorry. So yeah, small business never stops. All right. Okay, so I will cut these up and then decide what I'm gonna do. These look to be in like a little bit bigger bags than the other one. And they don't have like a perforation here. It's a little weird. So yeah, go visit family and then move him up to where he's getting stationed. It's about 4.5 hours away, I think it is. And he's gonna live in our camper. It has plenty of room, especially for like one person. It even has where he can like set up a desk and he can have a printer in there, or he can have toys in there, his Legos or things like that. So he's gonna stay in that. So we'll get him situated and then I'll come back. So hopefully we can still spend New Year's together. The business, for the last 2 years, we still keep the store open, but we don't add anything new. So there's like no tray releases, there's no new tower colors being listed or any like quantities being updated. We'll probably lower them some. So it gives us a chance to kind of take a break, give employees a break, get everything cleaned up from Black Friday and Cyber Monday, because typically they've been busy for us the last 2 years. So we're planning on that. And then so clean up the office and stuff, and then plan out what we're doing for the beginning of the year, and all that good stuff. Should I start separating them now or later? I don't know. It's one thing I don't like is they don't put all of the numbers in order, so you have to do like the extra work for that, but I get it. It's like their machines, it works for them, so can't always have it the way we want, right? Oh, these have perforations. I don't know why the other ones didn't have it. So that's the plan, is to just have it where it's not open, or like open but not like fully stocked or anything. Oh man, these got sideways too. So that's what we're planning on, and enjoy some time together. Thankfully, with him being closer, then that means he could come home on some weekends and I could get there on some weekends as long as I'm feeling okay. I've got my third, which is actually technically my fourth vein procedure, but my third one for this round, that I have to get done. So that's November 14th, and then that's the 3 on my right side, and then I've got to get 3 on my left side done. I went to my primary care. He put me on a diuretic for a couple weeks to see if it works or not, to try to help with the swelling in my legs, because I'm wearing compression socks and I still have swelling, so that's loads of fun. Anyways, my vein procedure is November 14th, and then it's like December 2nd or something like that. And the first one that I had done either earlier this year or last year after I think it was last year after my blood clot, I had a DVT. So if I have a DVT again, then I have to be on blood thinners for the rest of my life. But as long as I don't have another DVT, then I don't have to be on blood thinners for the rest of my life, he said. So that's good news. So he said there's like not much to do with 4 veins. So yeah. Where is it going with that? So that's coming up soon. The first one that I had done last year wasn't too bad. The second one that I had done, which was the first one this year, was not that bad, but then the last one was like really bad. So I'm hoping that it's not bad this time, because like we got stuff to do. But we'll see on that. How do I want to do this? There's like so many little ones here. So that's coming up, so I have that. But thankfully, we have employees in place that are able to, for the most part, handle things. So I can recover some. So that's a good thing, or at least they do their best. And so, the business still runs, which is why we have employees, because you know, if Jamie wasn't in the military and if I didn't have health problems, then we would be able to handle the business probably ourselves, or at least have, you know, 1 or 2 employees. But because of my health issues, because he's, you know, full-time military, can't, you know, do everything. You know, he has to have his full-time job, so it's, you know, he can't work full-time with the business. So we have employees to help make sure that things still get done quickly, because we don't like a big turnaround time. Ours is 1.5 to 2.5 weeks after ordering, because everything's made to order, but we do try to pre-print if we have printers available, if we don't have as many orders 1 week. So then we're able to get them out faster. But sometimes we're waiting on filament, especially recently. Even, has anybody noticed on Amazon that it's taking longer with the 2-day shipping to actually get it? It's not really 2-day shipping anymore, or at least it's just me. It's just me. Let me know in the comments below, because you can't answer me right now. And let me know if that's happening to you or not. So it's taking longer to get filament that we ordered, which is driving me a little nuts. I guess I'll put some of that in here. So then we've been waiting on filament sometimes in order to be able to start printing orders. So that's been a pain in the butt. But otherwise, we, you know, try to get them out as quick as we can. I don't like open orders, so 2.5 weeks is like our max. If you for some reason order and you don't see your order shipped by 2.5 weeks, let us know. Even like 2 weeks, you could probably check in. Depends on what's happening. Oh, is it open? Why are they falling out? Depends on what's happening. Maybe they were just over here. What's happening with the business. So if you see, like, I just had surgery, that might be why it's taking a little longer. But if it's just, you know, you don't see any updates happening or anything, or Jamie being gone, then we should be pretty quick. So yeah, so if for some reason it's like past 2.5 weeks, like reach out, because for some reason maybe we misplaced your, you know, order sheet and we haven't checked, which we should, but maybe the employees like haven't checked to make sure that, you know, we don't have any outstanding orders, or it accidentally got marked off or something. So definitely let us know, because we should not typically take over that 2.5 weeks unless it's Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But even then, I feel like we stayed under that 2.5 weeks. But last year, we had employees last year. They had employees last year and the year before. Last year, my best friend Tanya, who I met through Diamondpainting, and helps out, you'll see her name in the group often. She came last year and helped after Black Friday, and then the year before, our friends Corey and Susie came and they helped us after Black Friday. So we have had help with that, and we will have help this year because we have employees, and that's why we got the employees in place now, ahead of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So they're not really working full-time right now, but they might be working closer to full-time hours after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. At least that's the goal anyways. But yeah, so and we'll be working because we never stop. It's our business, it's our baby, we built it, you know. I'm not gonna be hands off or anything. I'm also kind of a little bit of a control freak and like things done a certain way, so there's that too. But you know, I do try to delegate now a little more. Oh my gosh, this is all the 310 that's in this kit, y'all. Like, this is fantastic. Because if you don't know, 310s are notoriously for having trash drills, which is what I normally end up filling these coffee cups with, the teacups, and any other trash drill. It's normally the 310s that end up in there, but it looks like there's hardly any in this kit, which is, I think, different from the other one. How much is in the other one? It's not too many more, so it's not awful. But yeah, I like that there's not that many. One of my other favorite artists is Hannah Lynn and then Mandy Manzano, and they have a lot of 310 in their kits because they use them for like outlining and stuff. So there's always a ton in there. And then there's usually some with like Randall Spangler because he has like the draglings and stuff like that. But it doesn't look like they got many, so that's cool. And now I've forgotten what I was talking about. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing this for a few events. We are only sponsoring one event this month because we have been sponsoring or hosting a ton of events recently. And so just kind of, you know, not as many. And not as many are like happening in the month of November either. So that's part of it as well. And then we have our Be the Hero DP along that is in December to January. And we have a bunch of sponsors. I'll link in the description below where you can find the group to join. We're doing like pre-event giveaways I've already been doing. And Diamondartclub is a big sponsor, so they donated some kits that I've been giving away to people that didn't have kits to join the event. And basically it's anything that's from a superhero comic, so even if it's the villain, so like what's her name, Harley Quinn counts. If you have a Harley Quinn diamond painting, it does not have to be licensed. Licensed is preferred, but it doesn't have to be licensed. So if you pick up like a Amazon kit that has Harley Quinn, it's at least a 30 by 40 section to complete. Or if it adds up, make sure that you check with us. But like this one's 38 by 33, and I would count it because together that's like 40 by 30. So there are exceptions that we can make as hosts, so make sure that you check with us. But it doesn't necessarily have to be like specific 30 by 40. And it's a 30 by 40 section. So if you have a big DAC like the Batman I'm going to be doing and Wonder Woman 1984, you only have to complete a 30 by 40 section within those 2 months. But if you have participated in any of our events before, you know that we do random pop-up giveaways like the whole time. And so if you're still working on a kit, then you qualify for those. So we will still be doing random pop-up giveaways. And then we will have our sponsors will host auctions in the group, or maybe on Instagram, maybe both. We, you know, still figuring all that out, but they're going to host an auction, and then either they can choose or they can have the winner of the auction choose the charity that the money should be donated to. Then once the winner of the auction donates to that charity, submits proof, because they're going to be keeping like a running tally, then the business owner will then send you your prize. And some of it may be like you have to pay for shipping. If you're international, maybe even in the US. We have companies in the UK, Canada, we have US companies, and I'm talking to some other business owners in other countries. So, you know, we're trying to spread around really any small business that's in the diamond painting community. So even if it's not necessarily diamond painting or craft related, like there was someone that reached out and I'm waiting to hear back from her. She sells candles. And so, you know, that's not necessarily, you know, diamond painting or cross stitching or anything like that, but she's in the diamond painting community. And so, you know, we appreciate that, you know, she's interested in sponsoring, and that would be like candles. So we have a whole slew of sponsors already, and one's already in the works, and I'm slowly posting about them on our social media. So make sure that you follow that. I'll have all of our links down below where you can follow us. We're on like all of the, you know, we're on TikTok. 7:30. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. A lot is where I do most of my posting. And then we also have YouTube, and then we have a Facebook group and a Facebook page. They are both separate. We start out with the page, but then we've got our group, and our group is over 7,000 members. So make sure that you join the group because we're going to be doing a giveaway for that soon. And then what else? We're also doing there's been people that have donated kits that they are paying shipping, and they're donating the kits, and then we've been selling tickets to them for them to be entered into a drawing, and then whoever wins, they can, you know, pick who they want, what charity they want to donate to. Which one of the recent winners, she said, pick a local animal charity in your town and donate to that, which I was super appreciative. So we donate to Kitty City because they're desperately in need of help in our local area. So I donated to them. So, you know, that's awesome that she wanted to do that. She didn't have to. I wonder if I'm going to work out of this. I feel like I'm going to. Do I want to use the stickers or not use the stickers? Because if I decide to change them to trays for whatever reason, then I won't have the stickers on them. Yeah, I can't decide. So I guess I'm going to leave the stickers off. So at least in here, so I've got, this is the coffee cup kit, and then this is the nap time kit. And so I can see, if I just pull it out a little bit, I can see what the number is there. Is that 334? I'm also reading it backwards. Ooh, 334, I was right. So I can see them there. And then I get this idea from Tima, DP with sparklers, because she uses this, or she used to use a Velveeta thing. She uses one of ours now. I think she still uses a Velveeta, but she'll cut the tops off of these and then she'll just tape them down. But I don't really travel with mine very often, so I'll probably just, and I have space to just put it off to the side amongst all my other craft stuff, so I'll probably just cut off the top and then I can still access it there. And I've got the different trays that I use different, like a dark color and a light color for like the light color drills, dark color drills, and then the different size trays, because sometimes I like using different ones. And if it's color blocking, the max trays are really great for those because it has a huge space. So there's a whole lot of lines there. So that's great for big color blocking, which I don't know if I'll have too much on this kit, like maybe down in here. But there isn't too much, so I probably don't need those, but I might use some of these other trays. And then I like the 3 divider tray when I'm doing confetti, because I can put 3 different colors in there. And then when I'm done with, this color, then you just take the stopper out. And then you pour the drills out, then you take the divider out, then you have the second section, etc. Or you can just use it as a 2-section tray, or even just take the dividers out and use it as a long tray. But if I'm going to do that, then I typically use the thingiverse tray, because then I can just have one long section instead of dividers and things getting in the way. So trays, I got that down, and typically I'll like take the extra little divider things out here, and then I'll put like my trays in here that I'm using the most, because I can even kind of like stick them up, because again, like I don't have to share space a lot of times, so then I can kind of put them there, and if I just want one of those, and there we go. So then I have 2 small trays, 2 large trays in different colors, 2 long trays in different colors, and then I will probably do the white one for the coffee cup, and then, or maybe the brown one. Man, decisions. And then I'll just use one of the other ones for the other one. I have a lot of options here. So I'll figure that out in a minute. And then I'll put I like these little work in progress ones that we created, because you don't have to have the whole kit showing in order to see because you put the sticker in here. I'll kind of show you how to do this. So you just cut it down to size. So this should be almost the right size that way. So I'll cut it a little bit on this side. And so then you can kind of put the sticker in there. And so if you have a bigger kit, then you don't have to see the whole kit when you're taking a picture to know what you're working, like to show people what you're working on a little bit more. But obviously these are like tiny kits. So that's going to be when I get I hope I told you guys about the Thanksgiving dragling turkey thing. Just amazing diamond painting. So I will definitely have to have one of these for that, because it's going to be hanging off. I wonder how big Train of Dreams is. That's one of my works in progress. Okay, so then, I don't have as much white showing on the side there, and it fits in, but then I'm going to cut it down here. I think I'll just cut it all the way almost up to the sticker. So yeah, so I'll definitely have to have one of these for there, but I don't know, it's just been fun recently to just have these showing and all that good stuff. All right, oh man. All right, I gotta figure that out. So I will hop off of here because he has another question. So I'm gonna hop off of here, but I'll show you roughly what it looks like. Oh, come on, the sticker's like really creased, so that doesn't help. But you just stick it in like so. It's not so creased, and that goes down, and then I'll just cut the top off here. So you can use these like for your logbooks and stuff like that, but I wasn't even really using them, and now I have a reason to use them, so pretty cool. So that's how you cut those down. But anyways, thanks for joining me for my whip and chat. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, make sure you give me the thumbs up. That means you like the video, and then subscribe, hit the little bell button to be notified of future videos. And yeah, if you like shenanigans. And we have our live on Saturday at 1:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time, so that's probably the next time that I will see you guys, but hopefully I've been able to keep you company and you've enjoyed this. And let me know if I should do more of these, if you did like it or not. Leave me a comment below. The algorithms, thumbs up are good, comments are great, so do both. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. So hope you guys are doing well and have a great night / day wherever you are. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye everyone.